Okay, this might be a little bit better. But anyways, we got the Action 4 on the helmet. We got the Insta360 X3 behind me up in the air. Um, yes, like I said, we're going to Monowai, Nebraska. There's an old lady up there. She's been the only resident in this town of Monowai, Nebraska for a very long time. So me and my friend, we're always trying to come up with ideas for a ride. Like, hey, we should go take a ride here. We should take a ride there. We should do that. We should do that. You know, while we still have our health, we can actually ride motorcycles and do all that good stuff. So we came up with the idea of Monowai, Nebraska. Right now it is like April, I don't know, it's like maybe April the 14th of 2024. This is the El Nino year, so, and also that happens to be the leap year. So days are a little bit longer and the weather's a little bit crazier than normal, according to meteorologists. So right now it's going to be a windy day for the most part. So I think going up there, the wind should be pushing us because they said the winds are coming out of the south. So since we're heading north, it should be pushing us. So that'll be interesting. And then coming back, it'll be, you know, we'll have somewhat of a headwind. Hopefully it dies down a little bit by the time that happens, but sometimes you just never know. So this ride is going to be kind of boring, but I'm going to give you guys a lot of B-roll and, you know, I don't know if I'm going to record while I'm up there. I'll see. You know, people usually aren't comfortable with being recorded, so I'm going to have to, like, get a feel for the situation, and we'll see if we're going to do that or not. So without further ado, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the ride. If you think you might like the video, since it's early, give me a like. If not, that's fine. I just appreciate you guys stopping by. So let's go. Okay, here we are, Clay Center, Kansas. Speed limit is 50. Is it really 50? Oh, that's ahead. Okay, cool. Here we go. Clay Center, Kansas. This is one of those towns where I can't take you guys to the downtown today. Not today. But it's got a pretty nice little downtown area. This is one of those like off the beaten path, larger, small towns, so to speak. You know, guys, I don't know if your experience is the same as mine, but with the DJI Action 4, this GPS remote that it comes with, this remote is like, it's kind of trash, y'all. And I say that because it's just not good. What does that even mean? I know. What does that even mean? Not good. Like, explain yourself, Jason. This remote rather, sorry, doesn't even turn the freaking camera on from scratch. Like, if I turn the remote off and I want to turn the remote on and the camera, I can't do that. I have to turn the camera on manually from scratch. Now, you can turn the camera off with the remote. Wait, can you? Yeah, you can turn the camera off with the remote, and then basically you'll just be waking up the camera with the remote. But then after a certain amount of time, the remote turns off, and then you have to manually turn them both on to get them to reconnect again. I'm like, or no, the remote stayed on, but it went to sleep. Once it went to sleep, it didn't allow me to wake the camera up anymore. I had to turn the camera on physically myself. And so that is why I will only use the Action 4 for motovlogging when the camera is going to be mounted on my helmet. That way I have quick access to turning it on and off. I would not use that camera. I wouldn't use the Action 4 mounted on a vehicle, for example, and expect a reliable Bluetooth connection or communication between the Bluetooth remote and the actual camera itself. I just wouldn't. That's just me personally. So that's just something to keep in mind if you guys want to use Action 4 for motovlogging. It's just not that good. The Insta360 remote is completely off. The actual camera is completely off, and I can turn both of them on just from the remote. I can turn the remote on, and I'll press a button on the remote, and it'll wake the camera up. and then we're good. We got action. So we're at Drake's house right now. I'm gonna probably park. I don't know where I'm gonna park the bike. Probably put it in this driveway. So I'll stop on the side here, and then we'll see. We shall go from there. Alright, got the beast. Come back with a warrant, my guys. Scorpion tires. Alright. I'm gonna get ready to hit the road, Jack. Oops. Okay, guys, that was a little rough. Okay, so me and Drake are up and running. We're gonna take this KS28. So guys, change of plans. We are not going to Monowai anymore. It's kind of sad, but that's what we got going on right now. Because the third leg that we were gonna take up there with us, he ended up not making it. Had a feeling, given the circumstances. He's also another truck driver. His situation wasn't looking good with getting back in time, so he had to postpone on us. So now me and my friend are like, well, do we still go to where we were gonna go, or do we go somewhere else? So we were thinking about going to Nicodemus, Kansas. Oh, G-ma. Got these old buildings. Oh, it's 2 lanes. Okay, interesting. Actually never left town this direction, so this is going to be something a little different. I did a ride with my homie back there about 2 weeks ago on these motorcycles, and I didn't upload it. Like I said, if you guys want to see more motovlogs and stuff like that, just kind of like little travel videos, just let me know, and I'll upload them, I suppose. It's just a lot of me blabbing around and stuff, and some boring, what I consider boring riding. Just didn't think anybody would want to watch that, but if you guys want to, then let me know. I'll try to make it interesting. But Nicodemus, Kansas, here we come. Nice old house on the prairie.
So, you know, on our way to Nicodemus, we're just riding on this US Highway 24 going west. And, you know, you look at the beautiful scenery like you see here in this part of the video, and I'm like, man, this is just, there's very few things in the world better than just getting you some good wind therapy. And then I saw a sign by Alma, Kansas. It said Russell Stover's birthplace. And I was thinking, man, I want me some chocolate now. And then I started thinking about Russell Stover, and I'm like, you mean the Russell William Stover that was born in May 6th, 1888? That guy? I thought that was pretty cool. You know, this guy was an American chemist, and he had an idea. He got together with a gentleman named, was it Kristen Kent Nelson, I think it is. He's the co-founder of Russell Stover's Candies as of, you know, well, not anymore right now, but he was once they became a thing. And they've created the very first ice cream bar, which I thought was pretty cool, which was back in, I can't remember the year, but anyway, it was pretty cool. And right there where I was pointing at, there was some kind of a car there. I think that was pretty interesting. But yeah, I thought that was cool. You know, you see Russell Stover's birthplace, and I'm just like, look at where we are, guys. There's nothing out there. Just nothing but just peaceful roads. Or should I say peaceful, quiet roads. That's pretty much it. So when you guys are out traveling and you're out and about, just keep an eye out for the point of interest. We even passed a place where I had the world's largest ball of twine. Okay, I know that sounds petty, but it was cool to be in the vicinity of it. So sometime in the near future, me and my boy Drake, we're going to sit there and we're going to go to Big Brutus. That is down there in southeast Kansas, and check that out.
Okay, you guys, so we are coming up on Nicodemus. You guys can see on the Garmin, it's got a historical landmark there for the History Channel. Usually any big deal place will be on the map on these Garmin devices. So if you're ever, you know, going somewhere, traveling somewhere, you use the Garmin. I'm not sure all Garmin's, but this is the Zumo XT, and this one will tell you. You know, it'll have the history. You can click on it and it'll give you like a quick brief like history on that. Let me see. Try to press it. So it says Nicodemus National Historical something, and then it's got some information here like History Channel, blah blah blah. So it's pretty cool. All right, we're kind of coming up on it right now. Okay, so this place is unincorporated, so it's gonna be like a sneeze town. You'll sneeze and go through it if you're not paying attention. Not sure. No, it's gravel right here. Oh, I got the rest area here, so we'll pull over at this little rest areas. 1877. Alright, we're gonna collect ourselves and see what's cracking. I saw that state road sign and I was thinking, and I was like, should we take it? Then I was like, nah, I don't know if it's gravel or not. You said it was? Yeah, I'll change my mind real quick. How you feel, player? Cool, cool. Trying to find that neutral. Nice. Oh, you want to get some fuel? Okay. Well, get off your bike, you know what I'm saying? Get your feet relaxed a little bit. See, 18, I was gonna take 24, but I saw that the reservoir, and I was like, ooh, and then I was like, damn, that looked like the place we took the Beamer. They look like that's like a universal fucking look for them. Yeah, I know, right? So I was like, well, let me go on ahead and we'll just stay on that road. I didn't know where that road was gonna lead us to. I thought I was trying to follow the spillway, but then I was like, I didn't see the turn. I saw a gravel road, but I was like, that ain't gonna be it. So I just stayed straight and said, fuck it, we'll just keep going straight and then see what happens. I was wondering. I was like, what's something smell real good out here, but yeah, but you ain't see shit. Like, ain't shit out here. That's some niggas out here cooking and shit in the houses. Yeah.
All right, man. Look, check this out, y'all. My bad. All right. I totally forgot to disconnect my center headset from the camera. So you guys were not going to be able to hear anything he was saying, and I thought that was important because me and him be having very, very good conversations, and you guys weren't able to hear it this time. So I'm going to fast forward through this part until we get to a part where I feel like I should continue. So once again, my bad, y'all. So we left Nicodemus and we started to head towards Hill City. On our way to Hill City, which is what you see right now on the Insta360 X3, we ended up going to a barbecue spot. The name of this barbecue spot was Brady's Barbecue. Now, Brady's Barbecue, if you look on Google Maps and you look at their icon, they have very high reviews, like their ratings are very high. So we went to the Casey's fueling station here in Hill City first. We went and got some fuel. After we got fuel, we was like, we need to feed our stomachs now that we fed the motorcycle stomachs. Looked up Brady's. We rode on over there. We rode past the place because it looked like it was closed down. The building was still there, but it looked closed down. I was like, well, damn. So I went further. I went past this establishment, went on ahead, stopped. We recollected ourselves, and I was like, dude, let's just go up in there anyway and see, because there was a pickup truck there. So we rolled up in their little driveway, went up to the pickup truck and said, excuse me, sir, is this place really closed down, or is it just closed right now and it's going to open up later on? We ended up talking to the owner of Brady's Barbecue. This guy was amazing. And when I say amazing, I mean, it's just the work that he does. He still does catering. He couldn't run the business because he couldn't find people to work. Not even for $100 an hour, guys. $100 an hour. Anyways, we talked to Mr. Brady for a good maybe an hour, talking about the good times, talking about the business, talking about the events that he goes to. And he ended up recommending us to another barbecue place in town, because we was like, well, where do you recommend to eat? And then he told us this place named the Average Joe's Bar and Grill. That place was delicious. And also, by the way, guys, Brady's Barbecue, he's going to some kind of a fair. I can't remember the name of it. Dang it. I'll put it in the description below if I can find it. But he's going to be going to some barbecue cookouts this year in Kansas. The Average Joe's Bar and Grill in Nicodemus at the end of July, the last week of July, they are having a big event. There's going to be all different types of barbecue venues out there that's going to be barbecuing. So if you guys can make it to Nicodemus in Kansas, the last week of July is all week from Sunday to Sunday. Definitely go out there. That whole entire little small village is going to be packed with people grilling, barbecuing. I mean, it's going to be a great event. And also, the last living survivor of the times of Nicodemus, when it was an actually established settlement, she's going to be there as well. So I'm looking forward to meeting her. She's also an artist. She does a lot of painting and stuff. So yeah, definitely make it out there if you can.
Alright guys, so we are in this city called Hill City, Kansas. It's a little bit a little bit west of Nicodemus. We just got finished eating at the Average Joe Bar and Grill. You guys definitely, if you're near Hill City, Kansas, even if you're traveling along I-70, come check this place out. Their food was good. I had me a spicy Reuben, and I took some catfish and loaded fries to go. So definitely come check it out. We're getting ready to hit the road now. Look at that, look at that. That's that Super Tenere. Those things are high as hell. Oh, that's how we feel, playboy.
Playboy.
That's what I said. It was a little chore getting my it was a little chore getting my bike. Got somebody coming. It was a chore getting my bike to sit upright, sitting on such an incline. Now we got grandma driving. So right now we are getting ready to close today. Oh, that's a nice little park there. We're getting ready to close today out. Head back home now, and we'll probably split up once we get to that specific junction that kind of separates us from going, you know, where we need to go. He needs to go north, I need to continue to go east. So welcome to the ringneck capital of the world. So you got the ringneck chickens or something out here. Look like pheasants. Paradise fruits. Okay, so what do you guys think? I know the ride was kind of boring. The gentleman sitting over there chilling, got his old pickup truck, he's just chilling. Got the motorhome for sale with the side mounted exhaust. This was a pretty good ride. You guys, you know, you guys are really gonna have to use your imagination when it comes to kind of like feeling what I'm seeing versus watching it on YouTube, because as you guys already know, the real deal is always the best. I think you guys can agree with that when someone says that. There's things you guys have seen in your lifetime that you can explain how beautiful something is, but for you to see it in person is something totally different. So this was a really nice ride. It was a really good day. Got started early. That's the thing with the motorcycles, y'all. When you ride motorcycles, if you take a 100-mile trip in the car, you know, typically you can do 100 miles depending on the route you're taking within an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. On a motorcycle, 100 miles can take, you know, that could take 2 hours, 2.5 hours, depending on the bikes, depending on if you're riding solo. Now for me, I could probably do it the same time as a car because I have such big range with this motorcycle. But I don't know. I'm gonna see if he wants to lead. You go. Okay. Yeah, I'll just let him lead. He has cruise control, like electronic cruise control. So I'd rather him lead because I'm over here trying to modulate my throttle and all that kind of crap. He just took the hell off. Oh man, that's funny. He just took off like, damn, my guy, hold up, man. I guess he's trying to get home now. But yeah, it takes longer usually on a motorcycle to do the same ride, just for the fact that, you know, you stop more often if you got a small tank. It's all kinds of little variables that's going to determine on how long you're able to ride before you need to stop and stuff like that with motorcycles. So yeah, I'm so full. I don't remember if I told you guys, but I had a spicy Reuben. I've got some catfish to go with loaded fries. Loaded fries is going to be sour cream, cheese, sirloin chopped up, and lettuce. So that ought to be pretty dang on good as far as I'm concerned. Man, this guy is cooking. What are you doing, 74? Well, I'm doing 74 to catch him, but he's probably doing like 69 or 70 probably. Oh, we got us a biker here. Are you guys gonna wave? He waved. They're out here squidding, guys. They're out here squidding. And that's their prerogative. You know, some people live at the seat of their pants. I'm kind of one of them, just not with motorcycles, that's all. At least not most of the time.
All right, here we was rolling through this one little town, getting ready to pass through the stop sign. We saw some cops that we passed up on our way to the stop sign. So as we took off from the stop sign, there were two bikers, as you can see, coming from in front of us, going in the opposite direction. We went ahead and give them the hand gesture. That's to let them know that Popo was over there, so watch your speed. You know, cruiser guys, they usually like to hear the sound of their bikes. And if they do have an exhaust system, sometimes it could be misunderstood for them getting on the throttle hard. Trust me, I have this problem with my Honda Civic. I'm just driving her slow, but she's so loud, it makes you think that maybe I'm getting on it. So I didn't want them to get pulled over. Here in this part of the video, we're just kind of jamming out. This is when we're starting to get a little tired because me and him were actually driving our trucks yesterday, the day before this day. And so we were starting to get a little tired as the day was going by. So to entertain ourselves, we got to go on and put the music on inside of our helmets. So you can see we both were jamming. We were both jamming to two totally different tunes, but he thought I was hearing what he was listening to somehow, because he said I was moving to the music that he was listening to. So I thought that was pretty funny. But the next scene, we're gonna get ready to split up here, so yeah, stay tuned for that.
Okay, people. So this is where I lose my boy Drake. He's gonna turn left up ahead and go north. I'm gonna continue going east, which is straight ahead. So it's a good ride. He's gonna be home in like another 30 minutes. I still got another 66 miles, which is pretty much about an hour before I get to his house. What if you realize this is turn? This how I'm gonna know if he's sleepy or not. If he's sleepy, he gonna miss it. He gonna drive right past that joint. Okay, he's braking. He's braking. All right. I'm gonna piece this guy out. Let's see if we can get a piece going. Be free, my nigga. Be free. And that's a motovlog, guys. It would have been maybe a little more eventful if we had the third guy that didn't make it on this ride, because he's also a little bit of a live wire, but he's a cruising kind of guy as well. So, you know, but having three people around, you know, usually makes it a little more fun. But I mean, I had a good time, so nonetheless, it was a great time. And I'm just gonna go on ahead and get to his house. 71 miles. I don't know how that went on ahead and increased itself like that, but it did that. See you guys later.